What does God think about our money? I think this is a question that pretty much everyone in our context wants to avoid asking themselves, no matter what tax bracket we're in. Especially in our culture, I think that money and wealth and our financial plans are very much private matters to us. It's very personal. We don't talk about this with our friends or even our family sometimes. And even as Christians, we tend to fall into those same patterns, right? We might read a passage of scripture in our community groups that mentions greed, or we might go to church whenever there's that once a year sermon on tithing and everyone loves it and the pastor loves doing it. But outside of those settings, how we use our money seems to be nobody else's business, or at least that's how we think, even if we don't say that explicitly. And so when we ask ourselves what God thinks about money and wealth and savings and retirement, I think it can make a lot of us feel very uncomfortable. But in Austin Life, we believe that following Jesus is a 24-hour day, 7-day a week, whole person, full body experience, right? We don't get to pick and choose what parts of our lives we devote to Jesus and what parts we keep for ourselves. And that's kind of the heart behind our upcoming God and Money class. In this class, we're going to be very honest about what God has to say about money and wealth, both the negative and positive things, right? This isn't just a Christian flavored get rich quick or financial freedom seminar. There'll certainly be some practical exercises that we cover, like identifying our spending inventory, creating a budget, tips on getting out of debt. But the purpose of this class is to learn how to surrender everything to Jesus, specifically as it relates to our finances. We're going to be talking about the difference between stewarding and owning our money, the temptation to idolize our wealth, the call to generosity, and then the biblical perspective on saving as opposed to hoarding. And our hope is that all of us will walk away from it knowing more of the heart of God and striving to love and honor Him in every aspect of our lives. So don't wait to register. This class begins Sunday, September 14th. It'll last 4 weeks, and it's sure to be an impactful and transformative experience. We'll see you there.